Hello, Vudani here, and today I have a rifle build for the engineer. I know a lot of you were curious on a viable engineer rifle build, and it honestly was pretty challenging to find a build that I liked with the rifle. There are a lot of issues with the synergy between pure crit damage and the rifle. And basically what I ended up doing was going all the way down the tool belt tree for the 30% critical damage and not getting much out of it. However, the rifle has a lot of good utility. It's certainly very strong in 1v1s. It has a nice little combo. Basically what you're going to want to do in a 1v1 is hit your net shot, number 2, go into jump shot, your number 5 ability, and that's going to immobilize your foe. Then you're going to charge the foe and hit them for high damage. Then your blunderbuss, which is going to do significant damage from close range, and then right into your number 4 ability, overcharge shot, and that's going to knock them back and it'll leave them vulnerable for a couple seconds. And right here you see I threw down my toss elixir U, and that's going to put down that random wall, and I used that to inflict as much blindness as I could on this what would be looks like a 3v1, not a situation that would be good, but with the rifle you have a lot of good range, all your shots pierce, and you have, it works well. And right there I hit him with the net shot, going to the jump shot, and I went right into the overcharge shot. I didn't do the blunderbuss, didn't think I needed it. I was kind of scared to get focused. And it pretty easy, pretty quick work of these. I basically just harassed them until my team showed up there, and then we made quick work of them. One thing this build does is harass very well with the 8-second cooldown net shot. If it's just one guy you're working with, you have them immobilized, what, 25% of the time, roughly? Obviously there is stability, but you have your feet and evades, you can deal with it for a bit, and you can see just how much this build is critting. And the crit damage overall it's fairly high, and right there you saw the Toss Elixir S for the stability. And that's very useful for that elixir. You're going to really need to make use of your toss elixirs with this. With any engineer build, any elixir build, you're going to need to make use of those. And missed that net shot, but she really didn't care about me. Tried to go in for that jump shot, but shouldn't have done it in that situation. Looks like she just popped her ultimate there, which probably was blinding people, but not that big a loss. We had 5 people there, our entire team was there, and unfortunately now everything is getting captured from us. So I'm gonna try to break off and get to the keep as fast as possible. I do know that if it's too many people I wouldn't be able to take them directly, so I come up top here, check it out, had that Toss Elixir U ready, but I did not see any players, so there's no need to use that. Just gonna neutralize this real quickly. And another thing to note about this build is that I wanted it to be very similar to the playstyle of my pistol build that I really like, which is it doesn't rely on turrets, it doesn't rely on kits, it's all elixirs. There are probably some good gadget builds with the rifle that might work a little better, but I wanted to keep the style the same. And right there, honestly, that was my fault. I shouldn't have died there. I wasn't quite ready, didn't react to that bull's charge there. I had my Elixir S up, but I did not use it, and that is a situation that you should survive. You have the Elixir S there specifically for that. I just, unfortunately, didn't get it fast enough, and as you could see, just like most builds, a frenzied 100 bladesing warrior is going to kill you. And here goes Toss Elixir U. I got the arcane field, which wouldn't have really helped me there, but they ran away anyway, and looks like some of them are already dead. Looks like that warrior made quick work of them. Our team is in bad shape again. We did just, we got 1 point. That's better than having 0 points, but We picked up a couple points back there, and I want to make sure we hold the henge, so I knock him out of that. He wanted to make sure he didn't neutralize it, and there goes the net shot. He did, however, break it with his shadow step, and not much he's going to be able to do, though. We do have most of our team here, and looks like that Mesmer's still not down. That's definitely a strength of the Mesmer. They're on the ground. They're almost as deadly as when they're alive. Well, that might be a bit of a stretch, but they're very effective on the ground, and as you can see, that one evaded death for quite some time. Saw that Guardian to the right of me, but I also see nice opportunities for flanking shots, and immediately I see the Great Ward, so that's a warrior. Gonna knock him away, get some damage in. See the blind proc from my rifle there. Throw down the supply crates because it's a freaking warrior. I mean, expected the bull's charge, and he did get it, however, it missed. I didn't quite evade it. I was going for the evade, but it looked like my movement alone was able to avoid that bull's charge and pop my frenzy to try to take out that ranger. Unfortunately, a lot of the damage was mitigated, and right there I hit him with the combo, the jump shot into the blunderbuss, did about 6k damage, but he was fairly durable. We're having some troubles holding the henge here. Gonna try to retake it real quick. Hopefully I hit that Mesmer as he stealthed there. You never know. Did see the crit damage, but it's kind of difficult to tell with Mesmers with their illusions and all their stuff. Throw down the F2, and unfortunately I do get another field that is not useful offensively. Very good field in some situations. I mean, I believe later in this match I do get that field again. Not often do you get that field 3 times in a row, but it has its uses. Cure condition is good, and when you're fighting a range caster, obviously you got like, what, 4 seconds of immune to their damage. It's very useful. However, it is, I mean, with the elixir build, all your toss elixirs are somewhat random, so that is certainly something you have to recognize. And right there I saw we had control of henge, but this Mesmer just, okay, that was a Mesmer illusion. I guess it happens to the best of us. Right now I see this 2v1, not something I want to be in directly, so I throw my elixir S to get out of there. And this warrior hits me with the bull's charge. Didn't have my defensive cooldowns. I had already used it, but I do manage to get some distance. Evade that charge there, keep some distance, hit him with the blind, hit him with the net shot, but it looks like he was traded to break movement skills with his movement abilities, but screw that. I pull him in, hit him with the net shot. He goes Endure Pain, but I'm gonna just keep going on him. It'll wear out eventually, and there goes a crit, and he goes down. Overall, this build it's pretty good for a rifle build. The rifle it's not bad. The pistol, I still prefer it, but there are definitely some good use for the rifle. I mean, it's a thing of preference. I've gotten very used to the pistol, so I continue playing that. But I mean, at the end there, you saw some very nice crits. It has potential for high burst, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. But as always, I hope this video was helpful. If you have suggestions for other engineer videos, feel free to leave those in the comments, and thanks for watching.